Hi, I'm Rick Kelly from Nissan Motorsport. Today we're having a bit of a look inside the GIO GT-R from the early 90s, and I tell you what, when you first look in the car, it's pretty neat compared to a V8 supercar these days. I mean, we've got a lot of electrical components, data logging systems and the like inside our car, which tends to jam it up a little bit inside, but compared to this thing, I think it sets a pretty good example for something that's sort of 23 odd years old. First thing you'll notice is pretty simple gear lever here. Good old H pattern, which is a lot of fun. So on the way down the gears you can skip from 6 to 2nd if you wish, and so on. But again, if you miss a gear, it can end in tears pretty quickly with a very significant over rev, which we don't have anymore with a sequential gearbox. But you know, it's pretty simplistic. Obviously a couple of different things in the car that you'll see that control the four-wheel drive aspect of the GT-R. Nice simple radio, and the different engine management systems, and of course the S-gear, which is pretty important in any race car, retrofit for the cool suit. But when you look around, even in the boot, the fuel system is very impressive, very neat. Under the bonnet as well, which we'll have a look at, is again, it's just so neat. This car really is something that you would put in almost your lounge room as a showpiece. It's been built very well for something like that you're looking at now, that is, you know, 23 odd years old, and performance on the track from a car that is in such pristine condition and more of a retro vintage car is pretty damn impressive. Only a couple of seconds slower than what a V8 supercar would be around this track today, and this thing's on tyres that are 2 or 3 race meetings old, and brakes the same. So bit of a grin from ear to ear at the moment to drive a car like this with such a rich history in Australian motorsport. Has been a definite opportunity for me. I haven't driven much else apart from obviously the GT-R at Bathurst, and more significantly the V8 supercar in the last few years. So big buzz to come and drive this today. I'm very impressed with what it is. You can catch the GIO GT-R plus other old touring cars, Formula 1 cars and more cool historic racing machines at the Sydney Retro Speedfest, June 6 and 7 at the Sydney Motorsport Park.